Blevins Franks provides bespoke integrated tax planning and wealth management to high net worth British and English speaking expatriates, offering a cohesive financial planning service rarely available elsewhere. Blevins Franks was founded in 1975. In that year, Harold Wilson was Prime Minister, Margaret Thatcher became leader of the Conservative Party, the UK had its only referendum on remaining a member of the EEC. The world has changed considerably since then. Within the new political and economic climate, Blevins Franks has remained at the forefront in its specialist sector and grown into a preeminent company operating in international markets.
We started as a firm of chartered accountants, and essentially we were giving advice to people in small businesses, and it really developed from there. And after a few years we had a client who we advised on selling their business, and they went to live in Spain, and we then gave them advice in Spain, and from that small piece of advice we built our overseas business up from there. Essentially, as a firm of chartered accountants, we were very keen to ensure that we gave good advice, thorough advice. And when we had clients in Spain, we researched what happened in Spain, how the tax system worked, what sort of structures were legal and tax effective. And so we did our homework, if you like, first. That was very, very important to ensure that what we were doing was giving appropriate and accurate and proper advice. So we built it on a proper foundation.
The secret of Blevins Franks' success is simple. For 35 years, it has always considered excellent client service as its top priority.
I think the key values in Blevins Franks is that we're running, number one, we're running our business for the long term. So we need to take a long-term view in everything that we're doing. Secondly, you have to put the client in the forefront of everything. What is good for the client is good for the business, never the other way around. I think those are the two key values.
Blevins Franks offers each individual client a personalised strategy for integrated tax planning and wealth management, designed to protect and improve the client's total wealth. There are 4 key ingredients. Firstly, tax advice on all the countries of relevance to the client, which besides where they are currently living would include any country they are planning to move to and or their country of origin, since they may return there in future. Secondly, a coordinated wealth planning strategy to ensure that income and growth from assets are not subject to unnecessary taxation locally, and to avoid often draconian foreign succession laws which can override the individual's will. Thirdly, investment advice to protect wealth in real terms. And finally, for business owners, Blevins Franks provides tax mitigation and pre-business sale planning designed to maximise tax benefits on sale and exit from the UK, and to ensure that entry to a new tax regime is tax efficient. Many of Blevins Franks' clients are also directors of UK companies, and Blevins Franks Tax Limited provides a tax advisory service which focuses on tax planning for its UK corporate clients, in particular corporation tax mitigation and pre-business sale planning. Blevins Franks works in partnership with its clients and their families in what commonly becomes a multi-generational relationship, providing continuity of effective tax planning and wealth management and preservation.
In their sphere of expertise, they helped with tax advice, both from leaving the UK but also relevant to coming to Malta, and in our situation where we had some property in France, also some tax relevant advice for the French situation. But it was a lot more than that. When we came, they helped us with pointing us in the direction of accountants to use, legal firms to use, how to get our immigration, even how to register my car as Maltese. They helped us get an introduction to the golf club. So there were quite a number of things, actually. It was very helpful. And having some people here in Malta who we already knew also helped make it a gentler introduction to the country. What differentiates it from others that I've had is the attention, the personal attention that they pay to me as an individual, and I'm always able to call up to get information I need. We have regular meetings, and I feel the whole thing is very tailored to me.
The firm has 20 offices located in the EU, in the most popular expatriate locations. These offices are supported by an international administration and trust centre, the so-called back office in Malta, and additional technical specialist resources at their offices in the City of London. The Blevins Franks head office in London's financial centre houses the specialist private client and corporate tax team, which continually researches and monitors international tax changes and opportunities in the markets in which the company operates. The new International Administration and Trust Centre offices in Malta, recently visited by the Maltese Prime Minister, also provides direct client support services, marketing and compliance, in addition to accommodating Blevins Franks Trustees Limited, the largest regulated trust company in Malta. The office network in Europe provides Blevins Franks with the essential practical local knowledge and accessibility for clients. The company continually monitors internal standards to maintain the highest level of service. The central administration and technical resources, combined with the local office's strategy that has developed over the years, ensures that Blevins Franks are able to support and advise clients whether they have not yet left the UK, have moved overseas, are planning to move back to the UK or to another country, need help with income, capital gains and inheritance tax planning, or are concerned about tax on asset disposals. Identifying, recruiting and developing highly motivated and capable staff is critical to Blevins Franks. This enables the company to provide a first-class service to its clients and also an exciting and rewarding environment for its staff. Throughout its relationship with clients, Blevins Franks' approach ensures that every individual private client has immediate access during normal office hours to a dedicated and qualified staff member working within a team, normally via a free phone link, to ensure a fast response to inquiries. Clients are also served by an exclusive extranet service.
We meet our clients on a regular basis. We communicate with our clients on a regular basis because their objectives, their financial situations and the risk profiles are likely to change from time to time, and we are very well positioned to identify those changes and of course adjust the investment strategy accordingly to always be in line with the objectives of the clients. Blevins Franks invests a lot of money in training of the individuals, particularly the private client managers, where we have ongoing training taking place. We also have each private client manager is fully qualified, and once the person is fully qualified, then of course there's ongoing training which takes place on a year in, year out basis. So that makes each individual very current with regulation, new tax laws, any changes that are taking place which are relevant to the industry we're in.
The advice given by Blevins Franks, including full costings, is provided in writing and only after it has been checked and approved by the firm's compliance team. Blevins Franks Financial Management Limited is authorised and regulated by the UK Financial Services Authority only for the conduct of investment and pension business. Blevins Franks Financial Management Limited is also able to transact business overseas by virtue of passports granted under the relevant European Union directives. The scale of Blevins Franks' organisation gives the firm a distinct competitive edge, as they are able to command access to the world's foremost investment institutions and managers, many of which are unavailable to individual private clients. This provides clients with access to world-class wealth management strategies, opportunities otherwise out of the reach of most advisors and clients.
Lombard is the market leader in the use of life assurance as a sophisticated tax and estate planning structure. based in Luxembourg, operating throughout the whole of Europe, and also these days in Asia and Latin America. Lombard now has funds under management of nearly 20 billion euros, so we've become a substantial company. Nothing is more important than trust. When it comes to personal finances and investment, trust is first, second and third. And one of the great advantages of Blevins Franks, in comparison to other firms that advise British expatriates, they've been there on the ground for the last 20 years. They've never had a single scandal. They've never got involved in any of the funds that have gone wrong. They have an impeccable track record in terms of providing high quality, transparent advice. We get our new business not by approaching clients directly, but in partnership with private banks and other advisors to wealthy families. When it comes to the British expatriate market, frankly, there's only one firm that we trust ourselves to operate in that market, and that's Blevins Franks. And the evidence of this is the relationship which goes back for more than 20 years.
Blevins Franks have acquired a reputation for professional excellence and knowledge, and for over 2 decades its directors have been acting as a resource to a wide range of newspapers and journals across Europe, providing topical editorial comment on financial matters. Blevins Franks also publishes specialist tax and wealth management information extensively on its own website. The firm has been involved in regular radio broadcasts in France and Spain for in excess of 20 years. Blevins Franks has also been selected by the Telegraph Media Group to provide the specialist services for its Telegraph Expatriate Wealth Service. Blevins Franks' goal for the future? It is simply to do whatever is required to ensure that their clients are always their top priority.